The City of Frederick's budget is more than a set of numbers. It's a statement of values. It reflects what we prioritize, how we serve our residents, and how we prepare for what comes next. This year's proposed budget is grounded in a simple idea: do the basics well and plan responsibly for the future. That means no tax increases, stronger systems, and targeted investments where they matter most. Let's start with what this budget actually does. At its core, it funds the services people rely on every day: trash collection, street maintenance, public safety, permitting and inspections, parks, planning, and community services. This is a $180.8 million general fund budget focused on delivering those services reliably while making smart, forward-looking investments. That includes more than $30 million in public works operations to maintain streets, infrastructure, and essential services. $54.5 million in public safety to support staffing, training, and our new police headquarters. More than $12.5 million in parks and recreation to provide full-service programming across our more than 70 parks and public pools. Because before anything else, government has to deliver on the fundamentals. This budget continues a major shift, moving from outdated manual processes to modern systems that are faster, more transparent, and more accountable. Public Works is improving how we track and maintain infrastructure. Engineering and planning are moving to fully digital permitting and review. Finance is expanding tools so residents can see how dollars are spent in real time. Better systems mean better services and more transparency. And we all know Frederick remains a growing community, and that growth brings real demands: more traffic, more calls for service, more permits and inspections, more pressure on infrastructure. We're seeing that in real numbers. This budget responds to that reality, not by overextending government, but by making sure we can keep up with the city we are today. Public safety remains a top priority as we continue to see decreases in violent crime while being a growing community. This budget supports a comprehensive staffing study to ensure our police department is properly staffed to meet the needs of a growing city. It continues support for the city's body-worn camera program, and it includes a $1.6 million investment in replacing and maintaining police vehicles, ensuring our officers have reliable, up-to-date equipment to respond when it matters most. This budget also makes a meaningful step forward for families. We are expanding access to early childhood programming by growing parks and recreation and adding offerings for 3 to 5-year-olds. That creates more accessible, affordable options for families today. And it also sets the stage for what comes next: the first licensed childcare in a city facility, opening as part of the Westside Regional Park Community Center. This is how we approach big challenges: build capacity now while preparing for long-term solutions. We are continuing to invest in Frederick's economy: a new economic development strategic plan, support for small businesses and entrepreneurs by continuing our Access Granted program, expanding our investments in workforce development and job creation. The goal is simple: more opportunity for residents, which in turn creates a stronger local economy. This budget also reflects who we are as a community. That's why it includes nearly $500,000 in support for the Weinberg Center for the Arts. We are also investing dollars to move forward with Phase 2 of our Arts and Culture Strategic Plan, because the arts are not an extra. They support our local economy, they activate all of our neighborhoods, and they bring people together. Looking ahead, this budget continues investments in sustainability and long-term planning, launching a public-facing climate dashboard so residents can track the city's progress on energy use, emissions, and sustainability goals in real time, completing a tree canopy assessment to better understand where we need to expand coverage and strengthen our urban forest. Because planning for the future is part of doing the job right today. Finally, this budget continues to make government more accessible. We're offering expanded language access at public meetings and in the community. We're adding money to digitize records and improve public access to information. and leveraging technology to add stronger tools to keep residents informed and engaged. Government should be easier to understand and easier to access. We're also introducing something new in this budget. For the first time, it includes a $150,000 capital priorities fund for the City Council, giving council members the ability to identify and deliver projects that matter most in their districts and for the residents they represent. Because good governance means making sure every part of the city has a voice in how we invest. At the end of the day, this budget is about balance, maintaining the services people depend on, improving how government works, and making disciplined investments in Frederick's future. I look forward to working with the City Council and with our community to move this budget and our city forward.